Hi guys, it's Mr. Q here, and welcome back to Induction Noise. I am about to check in on Project Supra. Unfortunately, I couldn't be here for the last couple of weeks because I've been busy with work and family and other commitments. So Niku has been here quite diligently. Neil's come to help him out a couple of times. So let's have a look and see what they've done. Okay, there she is. There's our Supra. Wait a second. Niku said they washed it, but I mean, this car it's still filthy. Did they ask Andre to wash it? Why does it look like this? I mean, it's certainly not clean. And what happened to the interior? I know we said we're going to build a race car, but what did it explode? Hi guys, and welcome back to Induction Noise. And with me is Niku.
How's it going?
Today we are going to try our best to achieve a milestone that we have been aiming for, which is
Start the car. Last episode you have seen me and Neil try achieve that, and I think I was cursed at quite a lot by everyone else by trying that, but you know, it's no hard feelings, right? Right?
No, lots of hard feelings. I want to be here when this thing fires, dude.
So look, my idea was our schedules is quite hectic, and we can't always all be here. So what I tried to do is get it as close to starting as we can. But what me and Quentin is going to do today is we want to get the radiator in, and we want to actually try to keep it running. Once we try and keep it running or get it to stay running, we can adjust the distributor, adjust the timing, and see if it works. I've got a feeling we might have a few not so sparky spark plug leads, but we should be able to get it started and at least idling, even though it's missing a bit. So yeah.
We could have a 4-cylinder car by the end of the day, even if it's not 6.
It's even more rare.
But yeah, we're not going to be running the car for a particularly long time, so the fact that we're not putting coolant in it isn't a big issue. We're just going to run water through it for now.
Yeah.
We don't have a fan on the car at the moment. It's got a clutch fan, but there's an issue with the studs to mount it onto the water pump pulley, which we can't do, so no fan at the moment, but we'll have some fans blowing on the car.
You guys.
And let's get this bugger fired up and build and see if we can get it running.
Let's go. Let's grab the radio.
As you can see, there is an engine, and right about here is nothing. That's where the radiator should be going. The hose for the top is on the radiator itself, and down at the bottom we do have the hose that goes onto the bottom of the rad. So everything's here. The mounting points are down there. We can just drop it into place, bolt it down, and then stick some water in it, bleed the system, and see what it does.
Yeah. What I think I'll do is I'll climb to the bottom. You drop the radiator in, and I'll just push that in.
Push the hose on.
Yeah.
I see there is a clamp up there as well. So
I need to get a flat for that, right?
Yeah, flat or 6mm or whatever it is.
Let me quickly get a flat.
Cool.
Right, Q. What I'm gonna do is not scratch the immaculate paint. I'm just gonna rough line it up, and then climb down. See you at the bottom.
Okay, you get in the bottom. See if you can fix it. Is there no mounting point at the top of this thing?
I think there's probably mounting brackets somewhere.
And what's with this little piss-creek electric fan on the side of it?
I don't know.
Like, what the hell is that gonna do?
It's for your Japanese tea, mate. Where's the flat? Did I leave it at the top?
Yeah, I suspect you did. Drop it on your forehead.
Right. Give it some wheelie.
Okay, top hose is pretty much on.
Press the radiator down. There we go, one side is in. There, hold on, let me just adjust a bit. Press. There we go.
There we go, we're through. And it's mounted.
It's semi-mounted.
That's in, bro. That's factory. OEM right there.
OEM plus.
Right guys, well we have mounted the radiator. We found the brackets and the bolts to hold it all in place. It just drops into two locating holes at the bottom of the car, and then it's got these two strap brackets that go over the top of it. And it is in place, solid, it's not going anywhere.
Don't pay attention to the brackets, rustiness.
They're a little bit rusty, but you know, that's how it is. And then we've also hooked up the intake hose for the engine.
Did you tighten this?
No, but it was tight. So we've tightened up the hose clamps on that. Then the boost hoses coming to and from the intercooler and the throttle bodies and everything, we hooked those up, tightened them down. So all the plumbing should
be fine
and done now. So now it's a case of filling the radiator with water so that we've got some coolant in the system, bleeding some of the air out of the system, and cranking it over, see what happens.
We've actually made balls up. We had to put that cover on.
What cover?
The cover for the cams.
No,
maybe.
we don't want that. It needs to be open. Race car, bro.
JDM, bro.
JDM, race car, bro.
Alright.
At least we're gonna anodize them purple.
Yes!
Purple anodized cam gears.
Fury Motorsport.
Watch this
If
space.
you're watching, please give me some of your HKS anodized cam gears. And if Andre is watching this, I know you don't like Fury, but it's HKS, bro. It's mint, JDM. Brilliant.
Yeah, sorry.
So we're gonna start and try and get this started. And one of us will be in the car trying to keep it alive. I've kind of got an idea where I want to adjust the distributor to get it started. And then we should be able to play around with it, get it idling, etc. So let's get going.
Now this is a tool I'm not too familiar with, but we're going to see if water comes out of it and goes into the radiator.
Ready?
Go! Slowly.
Slow enough?
Yeah. Water's coming in. Water's going in. Slow down. Gonna overflow. Okay, keep going. More.
Need more frost.
A little bit more. Do we know if the thermostat on this thing's good?
Nope.
Cool.
Yeah,
Hard to find out.
Water's running out of the engine. It is. I'm not kidding you. Look there at the bottom. I think it's the water pump. Fudge.
No, it's this hose. Is it here?
No, but there's also here. Look there. Yeah, it's coming out of the water pump. Okay, so this is the moment of truth. We've got the radiator in. We've got the overflow tank in. We have noticed that there are some significant coolant leaks.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see down there, but significant is a pile.
It is pissing. But It's holding some water, so I'm guessing that's okay. We'll have to address the leaks obviously at a later stage, but for now we want to get the thing cranking, we want to get it running so we can try and fiddle with the timing on the distributor a little bit and see if we can get it to at least idle and run unassisted.
I need a different spanner, but you continue.
I'm continuing.
You continue.
You get a spanner. Get a spanner.
I am a spanner.
Spanner with a spanner. Anyway, so I've got the little handheld camera. I'm going to be inside the car. I'm going to be cranking it over. Once it fires, which it will, because it's a Supra and it's super reliable. Once it fires, I'm probably going to have to keep it going by giving it some throttle. And if we can keep it going for long enough to actually turn the distributor a little bit and tune it a little bit so that it runs better, we could actually get this car to idle, in theory.
Yeah, that's the theory.
That's
we don't
the theory.
know if it's gonna run.
Then do I have to? I suppose I have to because I've got to crank it. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready?
So I'm just gonna loosen this so that I can turn it.
You see it here first. We're gonna crank this thing. It's gonna start. It's gonna run. It's gonna play like a kitten, bro. I don't think we need any adjustment. It's just fine.
Okay, just
Okay, now seeing as some dumbass has taken the seat out, I'm gonna have to basically sit on the floor. Let me just lower my fat ass in here and get near a throttle pedal. Wait, shit, I'm stuck.
Damn and blast.
What am I sitting on? There we go. The seating position is a little bit suspect, but there we go. As you can see, when we turn the key, we have some lights, we have dashboard things happening. Are we ready, Nicker?
I don't know.
Fire in the hole!
Yep, hold on.
So it cranks.
Hold on. Okay.
Oh, that was close. Fire in the hole.
I think give it a bit more. Give it like half throttle, because I think it's yeah. It's turbo lag. Turbo lag. Turbo lag.
I'm start that. Here we go. Fire in the hole.
Come on. You
Son of a silly person.
It genuinely wants to.
just hold on a second for me.
Come on!
Okay, hold on.
Okay, so we're not quite there yet. Any second now, we're gonna have a running Supra. Any second now.
Okay.
Okay. Are you adjusting timing there? Fire in the hole. I'm not touching it.
Are you not touching?
I'm not touching it. It's running down. I'm going to have to. Look at that! It won't idle by itself. It drops slowly, and then it sort of starts burbling a bit, and then I just give it a squirt, and then it comes back.
Go to what?
It's idling. That's idling.
Okay, so
It's idling on three. It idles on 3 cylinders, but it idles. Yes. It also has automatic revving. Look at that, guys. It's running. The exhaust is coming out of here, something chronic. The turbos sound healthy. Do we have a boost gauge?
No, only the oil gauge. Oil pressure is a bit low. Although it goes once you rev it, eh? We've got an engine check light. I've checked the engine, it is there.
Well, guys, I don't know if you are as happy as we are about that, but it lives. It breathes. We have
And car.
and car. So, because we're kind of excited about the fact that it fired up and purred like a kitten, we're gonna see if we can bleed the clutch.
Yeah, which I don't know if it's gonna happen. The clutch is a bit, well...
Where's that nickel optimism?
No.
Come on, we're
I'm
gonna fucking do donuts.
I'm gonna be as optimistic as I can. I'm just explaining, you know, they want to hear first, and it must look hard for the camera.
Oh, yeah. No, this was hard. This was bad. It was bad. But it runs. It runs, and it sounds really good.
It sounds good.
Engine sounds healthy.
Turbo sounds good.
Revs up smoothly. Turbo sounds insanely good.
Yeah. Well, it just the idle bit, etc. But
I think also essentially what we got now is a straight pipe Supra, because it's not really, none of the exhaust gas seems to be going down the exhaust. It just sort of puffs out below the turbo somewhere.
We're getting all of Japanese like crust in our face.
But effectively what that means is I don't think we need to put any kind of exhaust on this. It just needs a fucking drain pipe. Because it sounds beautiful. It really does sound good. I like the sound of this motor.
Bonnet exit.
If not, why not, dude? And then we need a nice loud blow-off valve.
Yeah, it must go.
No, that's without a blow-off valve.
I mean, you want the not the
No, the tu-tu-tu, it fucks up your turbo.
how does it go?
Tu-tu-tu. Or tu-tu-tu-tu-tu. So let's bleed the clutch and go do some donuts.
Donuts.
Do some donuts.
Do not do donuts in public roads.
But do donuts in a Supra.
Yes. Pumping the clutch didn't work. I suspect there's a block. And what we're going to do with any good old block, we're going to suck it.
Show us your penis enlargement pump.
So I've got minus 30 vacuum of sucking, or minus 700, depending on what
On how badly you suck.
in what Japanese you speak. So you're going to be on top filling it up, and I'm going to be at the bottom sucking it out.
There are way too many double entendres in this.
I think I should stop talking, because no matter what I say...
This is YouTube, not Pornhub. We're not doing OnlyFans yet.
I'm going to the bottom now.
Okay, you go to the bottom. I'm going to stand here at the top, and I'm going to check our little reservoir. So the reservoir level is right up at the top. It's pretty much full. And let's see if it goes down when you pump it. Right, well, I'm no expert, but that doesn't look like clutch fluid should.
That's not a shaken martini, no, so...
That looks like
The dirty...
dog shit, quite frankly. Liquid dog shit. But on the upside, the little pump McGafter works like a charm.
Looks like a charm. And,
Yeah.
I mean, we got this from some... well, we didn't get it. Steve got it from some Chinese place. You can use your imagination. Not sponsored. And it's brilliant.
Yeah, it works like a charm. It sucked all that crap straight through. And now the fluid is coming through clean. So we want to dump the dirty stuff. And then we're going to start replacing it with clean fluid.
Yes. And maybe we'll have a clutch.
Maybe we'll have a clutch. And if we have a clutch,
We have a burnout.
maybe we have a drive.
You'll stop me when the fluid gets empty.
So yeah, the fluid is now empty, this bottle, but the tank is full. So as Niku pumps underneath, it should draw the fluid through with any air bubbles that are in the system, therefore giving us firm clutch pedal, in theory.
Oh, yes.
What are you looking?
I was looking at the motor, man. Right, there we go. I'm gonna put you guys here. Ignore all the water that's there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna climb under here. Right. Get this like over there again. Over. Cool.
Why do you sound like an old man?
I mean, I'm an old man. Kind of. Okay. You guys can see everything that comes through there when I am pumping it like this. Are we sucking through?
I'm not seeing level drop yet. Okay guys, so we had a really good day spannering on the Supra and we managed to get it running quite nicely. The engine sounds sweet, it really does. Obviously there's a big hole in the exhaust just after the turbo before where we think the cats were supposed to be. We're trying to get the clutch working, but we have found that no matter how much vacuum we draw on the system, it just keeps sucking through air. And we've checked now by disconnecting the banjo bolt on the master cylinder of the clutch. The master cylinder doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's not pumping fluid, it's not moving any hydraulic fluid, so we think the master cylinder is toast, or at the very least needs a rebuild of some description. So we're going to have to take out the master cylinder, and since we're doing that anyway, we're going to take out the slave as well, have both of them checked over, both of them serviced or rebuilt or whatever, put them back on the car, bleed the system, and then, in theory, the Supra should drive. There's no reason why it shouldn't. We've got brakes, the brake pedal works, the brakes aren't great, but I mean that's another problem for another day. But just to get the car moving, we obviously need to get the clutch working and bled. So let's see if we can get the clutch and master and slave out.
Yeah, so we'll try and get that out. And then once that's out, we'll probably, as Keith said, we'll take it somewhere, see we can get to re-sleeve it or whatever. But yeah, for now I think that's where we're probably going to call it, and that would be a video for next time, because I mean taking that slave cylinder out now is going to be quite a long task. I'm trying to see how I'm going to access it now by taking out half of the dash. But you don't want to see that. You've already seen enough interior getting ripped apart, and you know, it's not that exciting anymore.
So it's basically 3 bolts that he's turning into a big deal because he's worked so hard. But yeah, we're going to rip out the master and the slave clutch cylinders. We're going to get them rebuilt, and the next time we see you, hopefully we will have a running and driving Toyota Supra.
That would be the idea.
Until then,
Stay well, you